So here's part 4 of Google Forms, and this is about making sure you get the results you want in the way that you want them. So if you go into settings, firstly, I'm going to turn on collect email addresses. This means that it will automatically collect the email address of anybody filling it in, which means that you don't have to worry about them putting their names on the front. It automatically collects the correct email address. I'm going to restrict to users at SBL because obviously we want only our students filling this in this particular case. And because it's a quiz, I'm going to limit to 1 response. So students will need to be logged into their school account and they will only have 1 go at this. I don't want either of these ticked in this case. So that's the first thing. Presentation wise, I'm not going to worry too much about this. I'm just going to add a confirmation message of thank you. You'll get an email with your score in due course. More about that in a minute. And then the quizzes setting. So on quizzes, I am going to turn on make this a quiz because that will assign points values to questions and allow auto marking. I'm not going to worry about locked mode on Chromebooks. That's something we can look at in due course. And I'm going to release the mark later. So once a number of students have responded, I'm going to send out an email with the scores. They're going to see which questions they missed, what they got right, and how many marks they got. And that's save. That's now ready to go. It's now said here, this form is automatically collecting email addresses for SPL users, which is what we want it to be. And as you can see, I've got responses of 0. What I'm going to do is just click on this little spreadsheet icon here. It's now going to create a new spreadsheet, quick maths quiz responses, create. And it creates the spreadsheet. You don't need to do this, but I find it really helpful to have the answers all in one place. And what will happen is as people do the quiz, it'll tell me exactly when, who, what their score is, and what answer they gave for each question, making it really, really easy to look at which questions are maybe an issue, which questions could nobody do, which questions do I not need to worry about. So if I go back to the questions now, what you'll see is when I click on the question, that it's now telling me it's 0 points and a little link for an answer key. And in the next video, I am going to show you how to put in an answer key and how to say how many marks each question's worth.